Okay, so worksheet 1, we are going to do this topic on forces, and today we are going to recap a bit on magnets. Remember, you did magnets when you were in lower primary, correct? P3, right? End of P3? Yes, some schools choose to do it in P4, but majority I know have done this topic in P3. Okay, and some schools even go to the science center to have the activities, etc. Very interesting, I heard. Right? Before we actually start, what we will do every single lesson is we are going to go through KWL. Have you heard of this before? If you have not, you can see on my screen. K is actually what you know. And I'm sure you know something about magnets. Okay? What you want to know after recapping on magnets, I'm sure you do have certain questions. Even after today, you might have other questions. You might want to know more things about magnets. Okay, and then at the end of the lesson, I'll be asking you, what have you learned? All right. So now, before I start going through the questions, I want you to tell me, what do you know about magnets? Unmute yourself and share something. So everybody must share something. Who wants to start?
Me.
Okay, Gregory, start.
Unlike poles attract each other.
Unlike poles attract each other. Good. Okay, so the next person who shares something, right, cannot say the same thing as Gregory. Next person.
There are different types of magnets.
There are
Like
different types of
magnet
magnet.
and U magnet.
Sorry, again?
There are different types of magnets.
There are different types of magnets. And you wanted to add something?
Nothing.
Okay, there are different types of magnet. Okay, I'll accept it. Okay, now we have Nabil and Julian left. Share something?
Like poles repel each other.
Okay, good. So the next person will be Nabil.
I haven't done magnet in so long, I kind of forgot.
Suddenly I ask you to share, you cannot recall anything, right? How many poles are there?
Two,
Two, and they are the?
North and South Pole.
Okay, you do know something. You just suddenly, blank out. Everything just cannot come to your mind. Actually, you do know. Okay, and it's the first lesson. All right, so you might feel a little bit nervous. Not to worry, we're going to do this every single lesson. So when you come for class next week, right, you have to be prepared. Okay, we'll go faster next week. I might even want to play a game with you next week. Okay, next slide. So I asked earlier, have you done your revision? Those who have not done revision, as in haven't watched the video, have not read through the textbook, okay, I need you to do this after class today. All right, and then before the class next week, you must be doing the same thing. Before, I'll be checking. Okay, so if you are always missing out on watching video and doing the worksheets, then you have to answer more questions during the lesson. Is it okay? Okay, point number 3, can you quickly let your dad or mom know that I want to say hi later at around 8:50? It can be 8:55, depending on how fast we proceed and how early we end. Can you quickly tell your dad or your mom now? Okay, to join us at 8:50 or 8:55.
My parents aren't home.
Oh, okay. Are they always not at home, Nabil?
No.
Okay, so next
Sometimes
week,
home.
right, let them know next week I want to speak with them. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, a very, very quick recap. So you see, Nabil, so many things you can talk about, and these are actually the lower block nodes. All right. For the lower block, you have to know this. Okay, two poles, right? North and south. All right. When you freely suspend a magnet, you know that it's going to lie in the north-south direction. Okay, and then you talk about magnets
Teacher.
attract and repel, right? Somebody's talking, Gregory?
I never did some question because I don't know. It's like I really don't know. Yeah, I'm not
no
sure.
problem. We will go through later. Thank you for telling me. Okay, I appreciate this. Thank you, Gregory. Now, so these are some of the uses for magnets. You have to know. Okay, and this is something that we find in our everyday life. You agree, right? Okay, and then additional things you have learned about magnets is how you can actually make them. Okay, there are two ways to do it. Okay, let me admit a student first. There are two ways to do it, by the stroking method or the electrical method. Can you recall? Can you recall what you have learned before? Yes? Okay, maybe 2 years ago. Hi, Ian. Hi, Ian. I'm Miss Tay, your science tutor for this year. You had your dinner?
Yes. Miss Tay?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know why we can't join in earlier.
Oh.
So, yeah, we didn't manage to join in because we couldn't find the click now button.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, so could you please help to repeat what you Ian have missed out the first 10 minutes?
I was just chit-chatting with them, sharing with
Oh, I
them.
see.
what to
All
expect.
right.
Yeah, because it's the first lesson.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Right. So later on, Ian's mommy, later on, maybe around 8:50 or 8:55, can you join in so that I can speak with all the parents?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Okay, Ian, now we are doing some recap. Okay, earlier I asked them to share some things that they learned before, they remember, okay, about magnets. So they did their sharing, and then I actually did some of the recap. So we look at this particular slide where you have all the points in the flowchart, right? So these are what you have learned in either P3 or P4. Do you still remember? Good. So after that, I went on to this part, how to make magnets. There are two methods, right? One is by stroking. Okay, if you still remember, your teacher must have given you this iron nail, very big piece of iron nail, then give you one bar magnet, right? And then you're supposed to stroke it in the same direction. Okay, and then electrical method, that's how we make electromagnets. Still remember, because this will be part of our worksheet also. So Ian, do you have your worksheet 1 with you? Have you completed worksheet 1?
Oh, I didn't have worksheet 1.
Oh, you didn't have worksheet 1. Before every session, you should have watched a video and you should have this worksheet 1 for you to complete. Do you have it? You don't. Okay, maybe you need to check again. Do you have access to the portal? You do. Have you seen the video on magnets?
Just hold on.
So all of you listen up. You have to really make sure, okay, you go to the portal and watch the video before you come to class. After watching the video, you need to do some revision, go and read up your textbook and attempt the questions in worksheet 1. Next week will be worksheet 2. Okay. Now, before we start, let me just show you, okay, a video. Have you seen this before? Okay, what is it? It's like a globe, right? It's floating. All right, a lot of people actually, even my friends, they buy this and then they put it on their table. And, you know, my friends are all teachers, so they will bring it to class and show the student. Very interesting. This is how we use science in our daily life. All the science concepts that you have learned can be applied in daily life. If you think about it, later on after class, think of some examples that you can relate to in terms of magnets and our daily life. All right. This particular example or this video that I just showed you, okay, a question was asked during PSLE with this particular diagram. I will share with you the question later, and I'll also let you know why I want to share this with you. All right. Okay, and again, I always like to show a lot of videos for my students to see and get them to think or get excited about science.